You know, like I can cut this stuff. So I reckon we walk in and I'll say 6.
But that'll confuse me with the timer.
I'm timing.
Oh, okay.
So we'll get to like 30 seconds and I can do it by 10:30.
Okay.
So if you want to like knock and I'll come.
Okay.
I'll tell you when to knock. Yep. Welcome, Courtney.
Thank you.
How are you today?
Good, how are you?
Good, thank you. Have a seat.
Thank you.
Alright, so my name's Monique. It's really nice to meet you. Can I help you with some water to start with?
I'm fine, thank you.
I just want to start off and let you know that there's tissues here, and if anything makes you feel uncomfortable, we'll stop straight away and we might come back to it another time.
Yep, that sounds good.
Alright, so I just had a look at your questionnaire and reviewed it. So I see that you've been having some confidence issues while playing sport.
Yes.
Can you tell me like when this first happened to you?
I think it was in primary school.
So
Yeah.
started in primary school, right? And it's still occurring today?
Yes, yeah.
Alright, so can you, if you feel comfortable about telling it,
Yeah.
can you tell me the first time that it happened to you?
I think it first started when my mum noticed that I couldn't carry around a cup of water without spilling it all the time. And then she picked me up when it made me practice. And then I think I started to rethink myself in like everyday sport. So in primary school, you know, I wasn't as confident as all the other kids with putting my hand up to play and stuff like that.
Okay, so it started with the not being able to like even hold some water.
Yeah.
And that started to affect it. Okay.
Yeah.
And when did you start realising that in sport?
I think that was probably about grade 3 as well, when I realised it was clear that, because my birthday's in November, I'm much younger than all the other kids and much shorter than all the other kids, so I wasn't really getting picked to play any sports. No one wanted the short kid on their team, the one who couldn't hit the ring in basketball, so I think that's more when it started. And when I started to realise that no one wanted to pick me, I didn't want to play, or if I had to play, I didn't want court time, and if I did get court time, I wouldn't be the one calling out, you know, pass to me, I'm open. Yeah.
So, alright, so it started to affect that, and you just started not even wanting to play, basically?
Pretty much, yeah.
That's not great. And do you reckon this has gone into your day-to-day life as well?
It definitely did, yeah. Which was hard to deal with, yeah.
I bet. So do you reckon it was worse as a child, or is it getting worse as an adult?
Day-to-day is much better, but sport-wise is worse.
Okay. I just want to go back to when you were younger.
Yeah.
So you basically said it started off with people not wanting to pick you, and so it's more of a height thing for you, is it?
Yeah, more of that, and like it's noticeable, especially when I was younger, that it was clear that I was younger than everyone else. Like I wasn't able to, you know, dribble with 2 hands or do any of those sort of things.
Okay.
Yeah.
And your mum started to get you to carry a glass of water around?
Yeah, it sounds silly,
no,
but
I know, it definitely probably would have helped, but again, it made you start to realise.
Yeah,
stuff.
it did.
Okay. Is there anything else that you started to do?
I think it made me more of a shy person. I think that's how I first noticed it was affecting me every day.
Yeah.
I making new friends and stuff became harder for me, and I don't know if that was going to happen anyway, like as I was getting older, or if it is something that came from the confidence issues.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Alright, so basically, we'll just talk about the adult side as well.
Yeah.
So I just really want to know, I know it's been affecting your day-to-day life.
Yeah.
But are you playing sport now?
I've just stopped, but that has nothing to do with confidence issues anymore, but it did, definitely. Yeah. So I was playing football. I moved into football, and at the start it was noticeable, like I found myself realising again, and I don't know, again, if that's just because it's a mental thing or if it's visible, but, you know, I was actually voted captain, but I didn't put my hand up for it. I didn't have the confidence to deal with something like with so much pressure. And then that made me sort of not want to play anymore or participate, or with school. And in year 11, I was diagnosed with chronic fatigue, so that meant once again, that I was going to struggle more than others, and that made me not want to participate again, and that sort of brought up like old feelings, I guess. That's why I'm here now dealing with those issues again.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And did you ever put in some strategies? So you said that you were captain.
Yeah.
And that made you less confident.
Well, at the start it did, but I think the reason why I was able to keep playing was maybe because of that. I don't know.
Because, you should feel confident about that. As you said, people put your name up to do that. So obviously they... Like, I know that you might not feel confident because you're struggling with these height and age differences, but that's really good that other people are starting to see, like, you as a leader.
Yes.
So maybe that can be something that you work on and start thinking about that, because people do, and that's great for your confidence. You can really take that on.
Yeah, definitely.
So you reckon by the end it started to help you get a little bit more confidence? Yeah,
I think so. Looking back now, at the time maybe I didn't think so. But looking back now, I actually wanted time on the field. Like, I wasn't, back in primary school when I didn't want time. I actually wanted it this time. I wanted people to pass the ball to me. And I think maybe it was because I was captain and people used to ask me for advice that I then felt like I was able to, call out for the ball and people would actually consider passing it to me. So, to be honest, I think maybe that's what's helped me day to day as well to improve.
Yeah.
Okay. Which is lucky, just in time for year 12. I didn't want confidence issues in year 12.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Yeah.
So, as a child, I don't want to assume things, but do you think that as a child it was quite bad and then it started to really affect your day-to-day life, your sporting? You said you didn't even want to play sport anymore, and even when you got court time you really didn't want to play.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you do, and if you do go into another sport and with day-to-day life, I want you to start thinking about how people viewed you.
Yeah.
So it might not mean that you're the best on the field, but you obviously are looked up to by other people. So that might be something. Is there any other strategies you used during the time that you felt uncomfortable? Did you talk to yourself?
Yeah, I think so. And I think I used to find myself going red and getting embarrassed when no one was even looking at me. I just used to feel like they were. And I think that was literally in my head. I think I was being so negative to myself and thought so negatively of myself that I thought that that's how everyone else would feel. But I think looking at myself better, actually knowing that and believing in myself is probably the best thing that I ever did.
Yeah.
To improve. I started to realise as I got older that I can't always rely on other people, but I don't know, now that I'm now looking into being a PE teacher and, being in charge of such a large group of people at one time, I think I'm starting to, go back a step again, which I don't want to be doing, especially when I'm going to be the one who has to, look after everyone else. Yeah.
Okay, so it got better and now this is what you're most concerned about.
Yeah.
Because, as a teacher you want to feel confident and you want to help. Again, I really want you to focus on you're going to be a leader to these teachers, and obviously people love to look up to you and they're going to do exactly the same. So you really need to try and work with that and remember that. So with the teaching, so is that what's starting to make you feel uncomfortable again? That's what you really want to try and focus on?
Yeah, and I didn't want to leave it to work on by myself because I think I don't want to go back to that place where I'm unconfident. So that's why I thought best to, fix it straight away.
Yeah,
get some advice.
Definitely. So you've gone from being unconfident to getting your confidence and now you're back to square one.
Yeah,
that's not good. So that's something we're definitely going to have to work on. And that's great that you've come here. Is there do you reckon this is starting to affect your day-to-day life again as well? So
not yet.
Just that you're scared of?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, unfortunately we're out of time today, but it was good to get an insight. So I feel like that's something we can definitely work on, and I really want you to start thinking of yourself as a leader, because obviously people did see yourself as that. So it's something I think we're going to have to focus on. And we'll work on that bit, and it's great that you're acknowledging it, so That's
Thank you.
really good.
Thank
It was
you
really
very
nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you
I'll
too.
see you next week.
So I got steady heads. Thank you.
I feel like that sucked.
No, are you serious?
Yeah, I felt like that was so shit.
That was good.
I feel like I asked the same questions.